specifics, but with Camilla out, are you ordering any defensive tweaks, special defensive packages just for these next couple of games?
Nope. We are who we are. We are who we are. They're ready. They're ready.
How do you plan on combating? Obviously people are kind of looking for that spot in the lineup, but is it just the same as like, okay, someone fills in for her, or do you take turns filling in for her?
I mean, everybody just has to do what they do best. Like, do what you've been doing. We don't have anybody that's 6'7", that's almost averaging double-double. We don't have anybody. We have different now, and being different and being versatile, we have to lean in on that and not try to reproduce what we're missing. Because you can't. There's not a whole lot of 6'7" players that's mobile. That's you give it to her, she can score. She rebound the basketball. But when we do have people like Fagan and Ash, they're ready to step up. Kima's had 2 good days in preparation, so I think we're going to rely on who we have and what they do best.
I think Mizzou's got a question now. Haley Frank missed the last game. Have you heard any update on her about whether she can play?
We played against Haley, for the last 2 days, so we're expecting her to be suited and ready to go. And if she's not, I really do hope. I hope her injury is something where she can come back.
Dawn, you said they were ready. Did you have any worries, maybe the first practice this week, that of what you might see without Camilla, who's kind of also a centerpiece for you guys?
Well, you have to understand how we operate. Like whether we don't have someone for injury or whatever, we just really keep it moving. We don't harp on not having them. We just harp on what's here and what we have to do. And it's nothing against the injured players, nothing against Camilla. It's just a way, like, psychologically, if you start putting that to the forefront, those players are going to feel like you don't trust them and you don't believe in them. So I've never, for as long as I've been coaching, just coach what's here, and they seem to respond that way, in a good way.
You told us Sunday that you'd be kind of adding more to Sanaya Fagan's play these 2 days with Camilla out. How has she responded the last couple of days?
Great. I think once Fagan really understands you're not replacing Camilla, just do what you do. Like, really, do all the things. I think psychologically, she was probably prepping herself, when she went into games or as she's prepping. She was probably thinking about, Camilla's absence. And you can't, like, because you'll start thinking about the wrong things. Like, the beauty of Fagan is she can do all things. She can defend, she can score, she can pass, she's got great communication out there, she's got great vision out there. So we need all of that. We can make up for scoring. We really can make up for scoring. We can't make up for the defensive presence that Camilla brings just from her stature. We can, however, play the other side of it, the rotations, and we could switch probably a little bit more than we normally do. So that's what we need to be really concerned about.
When did the players know that Camilla would be out for this 2-game stretch?
Oh, we knew for a long time.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, we knew for a long time, but we didn't want to let it out because let them prepare when it's time to prepare to get the people that she won't be here for.
You talked about what Sanaya brings to the game. What do you like about the growth she's showed you this season, and where do you think she still has room to kind of come along?
Yeah, I mean, Fagan is really one of my favorite players. Believe me, she probably knows, but I'm hardest on her. Like I'm super hard on her because I see so much talent, and I see her sometimes lack confidence. And she wants it so bad. She wants it. It almost works against her. But I mean, how she's been playing the last couple of weeks, just she's into it. She's present. Like, she practices hard. She communicates. You can hear her energy, her efforts there. So, it's only right for basketball to, give her what she deserves and what she put in, the hard work she put in, for great outcomes.
Have you heard from Camilla? She made it down there. Okay.
She made it. Yeah,
she must be super excited about the opportunity she's going to have. You remember what it was to be a young player and make the Olympic team for the first time?
She just got a third or better. Out of 4 teams, she got third or better. I think, and that's probably a win. Get a win, and then I do think we return Camilla to her national team being in a much better place. You know, she was actually building up towards that last summer in the America Cup, but now I do think she has a lot more in such a short period of time, and I know she wants to floss in that tournament.
You can have someone feeding you scores Thursday night while that game's going on, same time as yours.
We'll have Freddie. Freddie usually locks in and gives us the scores that we need.
Have you gotten your copy of Asia's book yet?
Yeah, I read she gave me a copy before it came out.
What's it like for you to see her as an author? You know her story so well.
I mean, it's great. I love to see young people just expand, and it's liberating. You know, I've never written a book, but I can only imagine it's liberating to be able to partake in something that is so personal, that you're sharing with so many people, that you know somewhere she's going to impact it on a large scale. Some young person, some older person, some person that really needs to hear, you know, her strong words when it comes to being who you are.
Why haven't you written a book? You probably get pitches all the time.
I do.
Is that
I
not
really
your,
do.
Is
Like,
that not your thing?
I can't remember half of it. Like, I can't remember. Like, it will make me uncomfortable trying to remember. Like, all of my Olympic teammates, they remember like all of these stories about. I'm like, when did we do that? Like, I mean, are y'all living like this? I've been working since all of that. But I've had discussions, and I haven't really locked in. Thank you.